Hello everybody and welcome to Voxel Turf. Now, this is a game by one single person and they don't even have, by the seams of it, a company name. The developer is L Twigger, the publisher is L Twigger. I love you, it was great. So this game is Voxel Turf and it is basically a game where you can build. It has voxel graphics to it, so it's all squares and you've got a few different shapes to the blocks. You can make a lot of stuff. You can buy a lot of cool different blocks. You can build. If you're not interested in building, you can destroy. You can shoot. You can do gang wars. You can be a scallywag. You can be someone who is a little bit more into buying and selling property. All sorts of cool stuff. But for you today, for your viewing enjoyment, I'm going to show you the tutorial because that gives you the most, I would say the most broad spread of everything that the game does, because it does loads. Look, you've got all these different modes. You've got a mode where you can just spawn a blank world and have as many credits as you want and just go around building all these towers and stuff. Just go and do what you want and build and be all creative, and basically Minecraft creative mode, but with different blocks that this game has. You can do turf, and that's the basic game where you spawn in a city and you go and you do loads of quests and you get money and you use the money to buy land and you kill bandits and all sorts of stuff like that. It's actually quite hard. I was playing on easy and I was getting owned by bandits when I was practicing, so yeah, interesting. Turf 0 is where you're given nothing to start with at all. You're just given this map full of turf and you just go and get cash and resources from bandit bases and stuff, I imagine. And then you just build. Then you could use the buildings to do what you want. So it's kind of a mixture of the build mode with the turf mode. Or you can go with a strategy mode as well. So you've got these strategy modes where I think it's a certain percentage less. Oh, hang on. No, this one is where construction and zoning costs are reduced because you've got to scavenge the materials. But strategy, you've got to basically buy loads of stuff. You've got warring factions everywhere. People are fighting with each other all over the place. There'll be gunshots all over the place. It'd be crazy. But for now, because I do suck at this game, I promise you, it's a game that takes a lot of practice, a lot of dedication to learn what you're doing. And I'm not sure I've got that far yet. But we'll go through the tutorial and I will show you what it's all about, okay? So, I'm going to start the tutorial. I'm hoping it doesn't start me from a save file. I'm hoping it starts a new one because I did go through the tutorial already just to check the game out, just to see what it was all about. You know, I don't want to show you a game I know nothing about. So just building it here. So I like to play, I'll just say this before I start so you know why I'm doing what I'm doing, with a mixture of keyboard and controller. And I know you probably think that sounds a bit weird. However, everything in the game except for driving is better with the keyboard. If I try and drive with the keyboard, I end up crashing into the walls and everything. But if I drive with a controller, I drive fine. How weird is that? For example, I'll show you. This is me with my mouse, right? So I want to see someone behind me. I'll go whoosh. Okay? This is me with the controller, right? I wanna turn around quickly. Someone's shooting me. They're behind me. I've got to see them. Oh, look how long it takes me to turn around. Oh. See, so like no good. I want to turn around like this. You know, if I want to see if a copper's behind me. Sorry, a policeman. I want to see if a policeman is behind me. I'm gonna do that. Especially when I'm stealing cars, which I might do a bit later. You don't want a policeman to see you when you're stealing cars. But look at all this that I'm assuming L Twigger has made. All of these cool buildings. All these cool office blocks and things. Don't they look awesome? They're huge. I think you can go in them as well. I think you can just like have a little nosy round. I'll see if there's a door to like this one, for example. They might not have doors in them. Oh, they don't. So they're mostly just placeholders. But the thing with this is you could buy that building. We could buy that building if you had enough money. So anyway, let's actually do what the tutorial's telling us to do now. I've spent 5 minutes running around the place. You can steal these cars. All these cars driving around, it's just like GTA. You can steal them. Be a scallywag. You can't actually even buy a car in this game. You have to steal them. It's not like you could even choose to be a non-scallywag. Right. I'm saying scallywag all the time right now. It's Avax influence. So I would like to take missions so I can actually cash in the mission of opening the menu. Important thing to know how to do, open the menu. So turn this mission in. And it gives me 7 other available missions, all of tutorial nature. So the first one I'm going to take is the Voxel Turf tutorial list. So I've got to do all these things. I've got to build blocks, drive a vehicle, shoot some guns, go shopping, do some city building, and raid some bandits. So that basically covers like every basic thing that you'll do in the game. Only it gives you really advanced stuff, like gives you really good guns to do the missions. Like I got into the actual game and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not like shooting them in one shot. This is not like the tutorial at all. So anyway, block building. Let's take that tutorial, go to a building area and place matching blocks on yellow squares. Very well. First things first, let's have a look at our map and see where the block building area is. I think it is the area marked with a 1 there, so I think that's going to be where we need to head towards. So we need to cross the road. We have to look both ways. Cross the road. Look both ways. I just ran in front of a car. It doesn't matter. Here is our block building tutorial. So to our right hand side of our screen, which I cannot point to with a mouse because I don't have a mouse cursor in this particular game because it's all optimized for both keyboard and mouse. But I can scroll my scroll wheel and I've got lots and lots of different things on this hotbar just to the side, so you can see me moving that around. So I need to place matching blocks on yellow squares. So this is like a deleting block function. If it's white, I can go around, I can delete blocks. Okay, this is a building block function, so I can put down a square. Perfect. However, now I need to change this block into a different orientation, a different shape. So I can right click to rotate it, and I'm going to hold V and scroll my scroll wheel to make it different shapes. I want that shape, and then I want to rotate it. Oh, actually, no, I don't want that shape. I want not that shape. It's hard because you can't see all the shapes. I think I want, yeah, that shape. I need to rotate it. How do I rotate it again? It didn't tell me. Right click. Here we are. Rotate, rotate, rotate. There we go. Next one, I need a kind of stair shape. So I'll hold down V again. Make it into a stair shape. Yeah, we've got it. And right click to rotate. Hold down V again. Make it into... Oops, that was wrong. No, I need to get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Okay. V. Scroll up and scroll down. We've got our little column there. Pop it there. And we have done it. Yay! So that's how you build. So with that, I can build something like this. Ah, look, there's some extra blocks and extra block removers in there just in case I ran out. Wasn't that thoughtful? If I couldn't have done that with 80 blocks, then there's something seriously wrong. But yeah, just in case as spares. Right, so tab, missions, building block tutorial is complete. Now let's take the next one, which is the vehicle tutorial. Our vehicles are fun. So I need to hijack a car and go to the helifield tarmac, then fly a helicopter to the tank range and use the tank to destroy targets. This is fun. This is really fun, this one. Okay. Oh look, there is a car conveniently there for my convenience. Conveniently there for my convenience, yes. So I can just press E to get in the car, and at this point I will be picking up my controller, getting all the wires untangled, and we're going to be going for a controller drive. Okay, so I need to get to 2, 3 and 4. Right, so to get to number 2, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to run the light. So number 2's over here somewhere. We just ignore all the lights. Please don't get us for running lights. They've got bigger and better things to worry about than that. Is it this way? Yes, this way. Come on, round you go. Is it in here? I think it is. Let's smash through the barrier. Oh. Can I not smash the barrier with my car? That sucks. Okay. Time to... I guess we'll park up here then. Oh, I'm all tangled in my headphones. No! We'll park up here. And get out the car. We'll jump over. So I believe around here there is a helicopter. Ah, yes. Helicopter. Now, I haven't had a chance to play with the helicopters much, but I imagine again that probably going to be easier with the controller. Right, so looks like I go hold A to move up, tap to pitch, back to steer, and left trigger to move down. That's not too bad. Okay, so we've got our helicopter, so we need to head to the tank range. Whoa! If I pitch a little, it helps us move forward, I think. Going the wrong way, though. I think we need to come down a little bit. Left trigger? Gonna actually... Oh, is it left button? No, it is left trigger. Okay, so let's move up a little bit. See, in my main game, I have not found any kind of sign of a helicopter yet. So I think the tutorial is very much showing you what the game will be like once you've actually got some experience behind your belt. Under your belt, even. It's showing you that this is the sort of thing, for example, that you could build your base into being eventually. You could make your base into a massive tank range, you take your tanks out and kill people, kill bandits and stuff. However, or even kill your rivals. However, it takes you a long time to get enough money together to get that sort of thing. It's kind of interesting. So there's a helipad there just waiting for us to go and touch down on it. So let's see if I can actually do a decent landing. Okay, I landed slightly shy of the helipad. Let's just come up a little bit. See if we can actually land on the helipad. Yay! Right on the H as well. Okay, so let's pop my controller away again. And run outside. So we have a tank that we can play with now. Here's my tank. I'm gonna... Oh, it turns on a dime. Oh, this is good. And apparently it will climb over 1 block high blocks. Look, climb over those. Quite happily. Probably destroy them on the way as well, yeah. So we need to use the tank to destroy the targets. Now if I press C, I believe, I get a slightly better camera angle. It would be better if my tank was stationary though. There we are. So yeah, there's not a lot going to be really standing up to this tank. Going to be very easy to get in places, and you can, I think you can shoot from cars as well. Wait for the thing to reload each time. So we are done with the tank mission. That was super fun though. So now we're here. I believe that there is a gun mission for us to do. Available missions. Weapons tutorial. Active missions. Vehicle tutorial has been done. So we need to go to the weapons range, get an assault rifle and destroy some vehicles with it. And destroy some hay targets. See, now the explosive mod, I was trying to get that in the game I was doing as a practice game, and I couldn't find them anywhere. They seem to be something that's actually quite difficult to find once you're actually in game. I think the game wants you to struggle at the start a little bit. I think it wants you to feel like you're nothing, so that then when you do get the things you want, you feel like, hey, I'm getting somewhere here, you know? Right, so I think that there should be an assault rifle in here. There it is indeed. I don't know why it says 21 on it. I don't think you have 21 assault rifles. 180 pieces of rifle rounds, armor piercing mods, scope mods. So we'll come out of that chest with E. And I'm just going to equip the assault rifle rather than a block, because the block's going to get on my nerves. Okay, so if I go into my inventory, which I believe, I'll go to tab and inventory, I can then apply these mods. So I've got my armor piercing mod and I've got my scope mod. So those will go onto the assault rifle. And you can see it's slightly changed. It's now got a scope on the top and it's now got a kind of little red pattern on it. So that's very useful. So now I can zoom in a little bit on the targets. Now it wants me to destroy the cars. CDF truck, police truck, tires everywhere. So I can just zoom in, shoot to my heart's content there. I've got low ammo now. I believe I can reload with R. And that'll get rid of that. So next thing I need to do is to go and pop in here and get myself a shotgun. Yeah. And I've also got that explosive mod. Shift click doesn't seem to work for moving stuff over. Right click splits the stack. So not really sure with that one. It looks like my shotgun is now in my sidebar, so that's great. So press E. So this is my shotgun. It is pretty awesome. I was supposed to put a mod on it though, wasn't I? So let's pop into my inventory and see if I can put this mod on. So it's the explosive mod. I want that on my shotgun. Lovely. So now I need to destroy these hay baskets, and you can. I'll show you what shotguns do. They're like tanks. They're great, but that's only with the explosive mod on it. So it's really important to get the explosive mod early on. Let's see if we can shoot these. That was fun. I hope that wasn't part of my mission that I've now messed up, but never mind. I think we've finished with the weapons tutorial. Yes, we are. So I've got my gun. I can steal cars. What's in here then? Can we shoot this? What is it? It's the flag. We've captured the flag. Oh no, okay, we can't shoot the flag. So next mission is shopping. I like a bit of shopping. So we're going to go and visit the hardware store, general store, etc, etc. So probably for this one, I'll just go steal a car. Do slightly sprint with shift. What's up there? Is that onto the walls? Let's have a look. Ooh. See, this is the sort of base you could eventually build in this game. You could actually build that as your base. You can take pieces of land, you can buy them, you can put a base on them. Early on, it's pretty rubbish because you can't do an awful lot. But then later on, I think you'd be able to build something really cool as your base. You'll be able to have tanks, you'll be able to have really good guns, and it's going to help quite a lot. And the more stuff that you have like that, the better missions you can take, the more money you get, the more land you can buy. And that's basically how this game works. So I need to make sure that there are no policemen around, and then I can just steal a car. Let me in your car. Yeah, that's right. You didn't need it. So again, grab my controller. And then we're going to head for... well, I'm going to go forward because I hate trying to turn around. Oh, I need to press C because the camera controls are all off. Okay, that's better. I would always rather go forward in this game than try and do some sort of weird 3-point turn. Oh, however, there's a massive amount of land here, so you can just go off-road a little bit. But if there's tons of houses around, it gets a bit tricky. So we just take a little shortcut around there. Try and avoid the people if I can. I don't like running them over. They, you know, they get a bit hurt, I imagine, anyway. So we'll pop around here, and we'll try and head south then. But basically, at the edge of the maps, there is green space, and you can actually build on it, which is pretty cool. So it gives you the centre of town to try and use to sort out your stuff. You know, you can buy the pre-done buildings, but then eventually you can just also build your own stuff if you want, which is pretty nice freedom, I think. So we're gonna go this way, trying to head towards those markers. So probably need to just head over this way a little bit, and then down this way. See, I was a good driver. And we're driving on the left-hand side. I would love to know whether this is a British game, and you drive on the left because it's a British game, or let's park here because I think the shopping street is around here somewhere. So we'll pop the car there for later in case we need it, which probably won't actually. We might do. We might need to go and find bandits later. So there's a supermarket, some trading, some hardware, and probably a gun shop around as well somewhere. Police are just like, yeah, you run around with your gun out. Doesn't matter. We don't care. Maybe I should put that away. So we need to go and visit the hardware store first. So this guy with a little exclamation above his head is someone I can interact with. And he says, this is the hardware store. I could not tell by the giant sign outside. Here you can buy and sell most blocks and decals. Lovely. So he's told me what you can sell. The shops don't seem active in the tutorial, but that's fine. When we actually go and do stuff in a game, then we'll be able to see. So the guns over here, and the generals. Oh, and the jewelry store. But the general store is here. That's the supermarket, I think. Could be wrong. I think these guys are like cashiers at the supermarket. Hello, how can I help you? So, oh, actually we can check out a store in here. So we can buy happy decals, food decals, so we can make like restaurants and stuff. I've had a very restaurant theme to the channel lately. Balls. Oh, they sold a pistol. And health vials. Nice. Wouldn't mind some health vials. Let's get out of there. Anything else? No. Have a nice day. So you have a nice conversation with people in this game. So actually, I think the general store is next to the shiny jewelry store. Yes, it's here. And the vendor seems to be outside, so we'll have a chat. This is a general store. Here you can buy basic items. The building is cheap and has a low customer base, so it's good to build early on. I didn't even have enough money to build a general store. I didn't even have to, like, I hadn't got enough money. I had to save up to buy a house. The early game of the just general turf mode, I actually find quite challenging. Right, so, hello. This is the gun shop. You can buy and sell weapons and explosives here. Bandits have a talent of getting to the good stuff first. You'll have to raid their bases to get it. Yes, that was the problem I was having. All the explosive stuff was in the bandit bases, unfortunately. So here is the jewelry store. This is the jewelry shop. This place pays a premium for any jewelry you find. There are also other places where you can buy and sell things, such as metal at smelters and wooden things at sawmills. Have a look around the city to see what you can find. Oh. Get out of his dialogue there. So we have finished that mission. So that's shopping for you. That's how you do shopping. 2 more to go. So the next one is a city building tutorial, and then we have a bandit raiding tutorial. So these are pretty cool. City building, I really, really enjoy. I wish it made you money faster. I imagine as you build up, it does start to make you money faster, but I'm just really impatient. So I need to go to the vacant area, establish a base, build a factory, and build brick apartments. Now, you have no idea how much these things actually cost once you get into the game. It's crazy. I was like, oh, I could just totally go and build some apartments. Oh, they cost like 100,000, and how much do I have? Like 10,000? Oh, okay. Boo. So, I'm going to accept that mission. And we will go and do it. So we need to go to the vacant area, establish a base, build a factory at location 3, build brick apartments at location 4. Let's see where these abandoned... Oh, right, they're just across the road. That's fine by me. So we just need to run up behind these shops. It's not even worth stealing a car for that. It looks like it's just round here. Oh. I don't have enough stamina. Maybe I should have stolen a car. Right, okay, here we are. Go to the vacant area. I did that. Establish a base. You don't actually need to go to the area, really. You can just do most of it in the map. So, open the map. We're at our vacant lot. So if I click on it, I can purchase it for 500. And I can convert it to a custom building, or I can convert it to a base, or I can insure it. I want to convert it to a base. Oops. And then I want to go to location 3. So we'll just escape out of that. Go back into the map. Location 3. Buy the lot for 2,000. And then I need to convert it to a custom building. No, I don't. Hang on. I need to go up here. And I need to go to industry. And I need to go to factory. So you can see that I currently have 2,498,000 in the bank. And this costs like 391,000. So I've got plenty to buy it. Not going to have that in the actual game. But you've got to work up to these things, you know. It's one of these tutorials that wants to show you what the end game's a bit more like. So I'm going to place that down. And then magically, if you look, if I come out of the map now, should be able to see my factory. Is it that over there? Did I not place my factory? Industry. Factory. Place. Ah, right, yeah. You then get an icon that you pop down. There we go. So if I then come out on my map. Oh, look, a factory has magically appeared. Yay. Right. So next, I'm going to go to number 4, and I'm supposed to be building apartments there. So again, we go to that one. Housing, brick apartments. Again, these are 500,000, so they cost a lot. And place that down on there. It looks like they were placed right on top of me. I'm inside the apartment. I really hope there's a door. Hey dude, do you live in this apartment? Oh, that's really cute. How do we get out? Don't make me smash a window. Where's your front door, mate? I really, really, really don't want to have to destroy their apartment. Bedroom there. Bedroom there. Wait, there's no way out. Sorry, guys. I might be able to rebuild their apartment, but yeah, if you want to go in apartments and stuff, and they don't happen to have a door. Oh, there was a door. Okay, there's a door here. You can check out the apartment buildings. Stuff like that. I'm getting really lost in this for some reason. I am so lost. Where's your front door? Oh, the front doors are just like round in the kitchen. So I bet that poor guy whose apartment I just destroyed probably totally had a door. Let's see. Oh look, they got little picnic benches and everything. I love it. I love the amount of detail the dev has put into all of these buildings. That you can even use the light switches to turn the lights on and off outside, look. It's so cute. And here's my factory. Look. Go inside. It's got a little reception area. And then in here, you got all the factory workers. And we're doing their stuff. So I think when I get to this stage of the game, I'm going to really, really start enjoying it. I'm not too certain that I am the greatest driver in the world for some of the missions. That's my own fault. It's not anyone else's fault. If you're really good at things like GTA, you're going to totally love this because you'll be really good at all the driving, all the sort of, you've got to do this in 30 seconds. However, it's quite forgiving in that if you don't manage to do something, then that's fine. You'll just have the quest will just come back up again. If you die, you lose reputation. And I'm going to show you in a minute what reputation is for as well. So I think we need another mission, don't we? Another mission, not a mission. So we'll turn that in. Available missions, bandit raiding. Yeah. So I've already acquired a weapon. So we need to go to the bandit base at -17680, and that is the one marked with a number 2 on the map. And let's see how far away that is. Far enough away to steal a car for, I would say. Right, we don't get any heat from the police. Is our car coming here? Make sure it's not a policeman. Oh, it looks like a nice Hummer sort of car. Okay. Need to turn around, so just gonna pop around the block, really. I'm gonna drive on the sidewalk, on the pavement. I'm gonna be responsible, but you can see I can shoot from this car. That is a useful thing. Because I die a lot to bandits, I'm thinking that maybe what I need to do is sit in my car and shoot them from there. Shoot them when they're in tanks and stuff. There's a limo there. I bet that's a mob boss. Trying to make it my way down here. I don't think it's this way. Get out of my way. I am the king of the road. Oh, you know what I'm doing? That is how I drive with my mouse and keyboard. Okay, this is how I drive with my controller. See how much smoother it is? Oh, here's the bandit base. I think. Around here. Yes, let's park up. Bandits will quickly respawn unless you are in the base. So clearing out bandits is apparently a way to level them up. So you keep going back in and they'll give you better and better equipment. So, looks like I need to shoot their door down. So do that with my shotgun and then get my assault rifle. I've got low HP now. So probably... Oh, I died! No! So if I die, you'll see I lose reputation. I actually lost quite a lot of reputation there. I was building quite a lot of reputation up. Good to show you death, I suppose. So what we do is we go and hijack another car and we go back down there and we try again until they're dead. I think possibly I might have had some friendly fire from my own shotgun blast, which probably didn't help. Let's drive with the controller again, shall we? Sorry, policeman. Did not mean to be in your way. Right, where am I going? What direction am I even going in? I don't know. Ah, I can't drive. Ah, here we go. We can go quite fast in these cars. Boof. And they actually don't explode, which is kind of fun. Hey, it's one of my old cars. Right, I need to go this way. Driving like I just don't care. Right, here's the bandit base again. Right, we'll try again and we'll see if we do it a bit better this time. 'Cause I sucked. Right. Banditos! I think there is a crouch button somewhere. Is it? Oh yes, it's control. So we can sneak. I don't know if that helps. I need to get around to the door. They are shooting at me. I have low ammo, so let's reload my gun. 21 bullets. So I can sneak around here and go bam 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 and hope for the best. Run away! Ah, no! This was so much easier before. Maybe I should just carry on with the shotgun and just like shoot them all. So I'll click to respawn again. I need to steal another car. I have to steal so many cars. It'll do. At some point I'm going to end up getting heat for this. I didn't even take my controller off my lap. We need to head in this general direction. Just going to try and go quite fast. I think I need to go in this direction now. Around here. Let's just look at all the cars outside here because I suck so much. Be careful and use cover. Cover? What's cover? My assault rifle out. I've got these. If I run over them, I think I pick them up. Okay, I think I've claimed the base now. Yay, and I'm picking up all their money. And their dog tags. I think I can sell the dog tags to the jeweler, possibly. And I can also use them for other things. So if I go away from this base, I'm sorry that took me 3 attempts. That was absolutely terrible considering the nice weapons I had. I had scopes, I had everything. I could have, but you know, I play farming games usually. I'm not really very good at shooting. Let's face it. Okay, so establish a protection racket. So this is the last part of the tutorial. So I open the map and I do a protection racket. So anything near to my base, let's have the big map because it's easier on the big map. Anything near to my base, I can say I want to protect you. For example, this. I need to have 5.58 protection to protect that place, and it will use my protection up, my reputation, sorry, I'll use it up. So, use up 3 on that. I can't offer protection on that, but if there were smaller things around, I could offer them protection, for example. I could offer these guys protection. So that's that's as much as I can do really. I've got 1.3 left. I did have about 20 at the start, but I squandered it by dying to bandits. So my protection racket is 2 buildings at the moment, and it brings me in some income. Like every hour I get a certain amount of income from them. So I think on this, for example, it's income per hour is quite a lot actually. 33.18 an hour. There we go. And this one here is, it will tell me. Why does it never tell me? I'll buy the lot for quite a lot of money. But yeah, it won't tell me, but they'll probably a little bit more than the other one because it's a bigger building to protect. And then I imagine that in Turf War, they'll try and shoot out the buildings I'm protecting and then try and get them from themselves. So that is the Voxel Turf tutorial. That's basically everything you can do. You can say buy and sell buildings. You can do protection rackets, you can do missions, you can do killing bandits, you can trade things, you can steal cars, you can do all sorts of stuff to make money in it. And it's pretty awesome. And as I say, there's so much detail being put into all these apartment buildings and things. And if you wanted to, you could, if you didn't like them, I think they're pretty awesome. But if you didn't like them and you wanted to build your own, and you could go and do that. And I would imagine that that's the sort of thing that you could probably do Steam Workshop on. I don't know if Steam Workshop is supported, but I imagine like if you could exchange buildings with other people and download different buildings, that would be pretty awesome too. But that's it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this little tour around Voxel Turf. I am probably going to do at least one more video on this, just showing you how much I suck at the main game. Whether I then continue or not, I'm not certain because I have a lot of games to play at the moment, but I am quite enjoying this one. So anyway, thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.